Because I could do it without. I need you, Todd.
She needs me. Yay! I'm so glad.
Yay!
Right.
I'm going to be out there the 22nd through the 26th.
Cool.
But that's kind of over Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might be able to get Victoria, but we'll see what your availability is.
That would be good. I would love, love, love that. My deck won't be done yet. I have this deck right in front of me that's gorgeous. The wood's coming on Monday for the deck.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. All right, so let's just start standing. I'm recording now. All right. Just get some wiggles out. Rock the head side to side. Oh. Start swinging the arms. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Just make up your own shapes. This is my shape. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Into the neck, into the shoulders as you rock your head, tilt. And then, yeah, go ahead and start that forward fold. Just bending the knees, shaking out the head. Alternating the weight into the right and the left foot. Nice. You can walk the arms over to one side. Sinking into the feet evenly. Back to center. Over to the other side. Good. Come back to center. And then interlace the fingers right to the webbing and bring the hands to the back of the neck. Elbows towards each other. Roll gently and slowly up to stand. Nice. Once you're up, open up the chest. Elbows up and C-curve off to the right. Sorry, we have a little bit of construction going on. Hopefully it's not too loud. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. Nice. Back to center. Push the hips forward. Oh. Elbows back, heart lifting. And then hips back, roll back down again, all the way down to that forward fold, rock again. Good, roll back up. This time with the palms, pushing the palms straight up. Adjust the feet a little bit right underneath the hips. And then C-curve over to the right side. Good. Come back to center. And over to the left. Good. Come back to center. Release the arms. Come into cactus arms with a little bit of back bending. And then support the back with the hands as you continue that back bend. Nice. Come back with the hips. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Add that forward fold. Exhale all the way over. Just starting to warm up the hamstrings. Ooh, so good. Excellent. I always like that pounding of the back, so go ahead and pound the back a little. Side of the legs. I do like doing yoga outside, so much better. Halfway lift. Let's bring the feet a little closer. Walk the hands high. higher up onto the shins, right below the knees. And as you bring your lower navel in, ribs in, heart forward. And then exhale, forehead back to the shins. Grab the calves. Couple more like that. Inhale. Push, open, lift, extend. Exhale. Again, inhale. Out, hard out. Linger if you like to linger, which I am. And then back in, forehead towards the shins. It's okay to bend the knees. Maybe there's a pulse. Bend and straighten. Quite different from last week's session where we kept our head up. Today we're allowing our head to come below our chest. Down dog. Walk the hands forward, the feet back. Spread out the arms. Good, and then drop an elbow. Drop another elbow. Lift an elbow. Lift an elbow. So you're going to alternate that. Elbow, elbow. Lift, lift. Great. And go ahead, stay on the elbows, stay on the forearms, and push the hips up and back. I like this natural rhythm of side to side where the heels twist to the right and the heels twist to the left and then to the right and to the left. Good, then walk the toes in a little bit closer to the elbows as you press the head back. Good, walk the feet back. Come into forearm plank. So I had to walk my elbows forward and my feet back. Keep the natural curve for a little bit and then find the plank. In fact, that felt good. Exaggerate that curve and then pull it back to the plank. And just hold. All right, walk the toes back, drop the hips low. Nice way to quickly heat up that central column. You can do a little rocking to the hips. Find Sphinx pose. Your heart is reaching forward, your shoulders onto the back. Toes can come towards each other, inner thighs zipping up. Take a breath and then straighten, bring the fingers forward a little bit and then straighten out the arms. And then drop down. And then lift up. Back and forth, straight arms and bent arms. Inhale on the way up. Exhale on the way down. Try to soften the glutes as well, maybe for a couple, where you're just pushing the navel down and the pelvic bones into the mat and softening that lower back. So maybe there will be an extension into that curve just a little bit more. Good, last one. Woo. All right, rest it down. If there's any tension in the back, which I had just slight little bit of, because I'm not warm right now, but I've been lifting weights, so there's some soreness in my mid-back. So windshield wipers helps. Alternating the feet, bending the knees, and then rocking side to side. That's it. Still using your breath in through the nose, out through the nose. All right, drop the toes, hands underneath the shoulders, slide yourself through for up dog. Look over the right shoulder. Come back to center. Look over the left shoulder. Come back to center. And tuck the toes. Strong core. Come into down dog. So good. Right leg comes high. One-legged down dog. Good. Bend the right knee. Bend the left knee. Open up that right side. And kick forward. And then kick back. Kick forward. And then let it drop back. Take your own rhythm. Maybe it's a little slow pulse to the side, a pulse up, and a pulse back. Oh yeah. Woo! You know what? Take a break. Right toe down, knees come wide. Give yourself, walk your hands forward. Give yourself this child's pose movement. It's like this baby learning to crawl. Forward and back. And then shoot the hips back, drop the head. You can even rest the head. Double fists. Excellent support for the head. Right at the forehead. 3 deep sighs. Inhale, nose. Wide open mouth. Exhale. Again, inhale, nose. Wide open, exhale, mouth. Last one, inhale. Let it out, exhale. Wow, so good. All right, we're ready for the other side. I'm just going to turn around. You're fine. Turn around and fix my clothes. Back to down dog. Toes together. Hips high. Shoulders dropping. Left leg comes up. That's it. One-legged down dog. Bend that left knee, right knee bends a little bit, shoot the hips creases back, and you're pulling that left knee up towards the front of the mat, and then kick, straighten the leg, bend the leg, pull the knee up behind you, kick it that way, back and forth. Last pulse. So good. Kick that left leg straight up and step up to the front. Right leg steps up to the front, halfway lift, walk the hands high, up underneath the kneecaps, so you have all this space for the belly. And then for forehead towards the shins. I like that soft bend in the knees. In fact, take the hands and push on the outside edges of the knees inward,
And then push down into the ground, lean a little forward, hollow out the navel, shoulders up the back, and see what happens to straighten the legs. Bend again, sit into chair.
Grab the knees. In fact, I'm going to come a little closer. Good. Hi. And just circle that out. Feels amazing. Switch directions. Good. Pause in that chair. So you're shooting your hips back, natural. I see all this collapsing in my low back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it in and under. Feel some space right through this midsection. And then that gives me some more power to sit lower. And then look down to the toes. See how you can see your toes. I'm going to push your arms forward, push your arms back. Forward and back. And then to the right. That's it. Back to center. To the left. And center. Notice I just knitted my ribs in just a little to lengthen through the upper body. And continue at your own pace. Quality over quantity. Good. All right, I know the legs are burning, but see if you could come into tippy toe. So controlled. Oh, I'm having a hard time with my toes. Oh, come on out. Well, maybe it's because our legs, maybe because our legs are tired, right? Oh. Whew. We could do a little twist. It's like Kundalini. Last one. Awesome. Isn't that cool? Just, spontaneous, whatever. Let's come to the front of the mat and we'll move through classic Surya Namaskar, salute to the sun. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank, low push-up. To up dog. To down dog. This time just hold for 5. Hip creases high. Great. Peek towards your thumbs. Bend your knees. Give yourself a little hop up to the front. Find that halfway lift. Find that forward fold. Sit into chair. And hold. Good. Come to stand. Little support for the back. I like feet just a tad wider. So I bring the feet a little farther apart just to give that more support and then push into your back bend. Scientifically, they have proven that little pulses actually stimulate the neural pathways to open up more effectively. So that's why I tend to bounce. Take a breath, come on forward. Again, let's add our shoulders all the way over, push hips back, and activate the thighs all the way over. Legs. Beautiful. Release that interlaced fingers, release them, and halfway lift. Step back, high plank, low push-up, move through your flow. Your version. Maybe there's a double push-up in there. No rules. This is just inspired movement for me. And maybe you will find inspired movement for you. These are just suggestions. All right. Tiger curls. Right leg goes high. Inhale. Knee to right elbow. Inhale, kick that up. Knee to nose. Inhale, high kick. Left elbow. Inhale, high kick. I like it nice and slow. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, knee to nose. Last side. Inhale, high kick. Exhale, left elbow. Good. Bring it up and curl through. Right foot forward. Right hand on the knee, left hand on the knee. Good. Come into high lunge. Scoop up the arms. Inside out with the palms. C curve to the right. Come back to center. C curve to the left. Come back to center. Hands shoot behind you. You're just going to push the fists down towards the earth. And then lean forward, chin towards the front of the mat. Tap that left foot into warrior three. And into standing with that left knee up towards the shoulder. So now your torso comes tall. Just go back and forth. Move through a one-legged chair. And then to warrior three. And then back, one-legged chair, into standing with that left knee up towards the shoulder. Still good? Let's do that again. Inhale, slow motion, low chair, one-legged chair. Shoot that left leg back. Come into warrior three. Can be a diagonal, especially since that right leg is on fire. Tap that left foot back. And you made it. Let's straighten out the front leg and just face. I'm going to face you. In fact, this will be nice. Little pulse into horse. Sort of a recovery moment. I'm going to push the hands into the thighs, shoot the hips back, pulse. Excellent. Back to straight legs, turn to the front, bend into that right knee. Oh yeah. Low lunge, just briefly. Frame the front foot. And come back into high plank, low push-up. Exhale. Up dog. And down dog. Option to take a break. Child's pose. Or open your calves. And take a break if you haven't already. Set your hips back, child's pose. Support the head with double fists. Perfect height to really surrender into the neck. Let your low back just expand with every exhale. Notice the difference. Feel the difference between your right side, your right hip, your right leg, and your left leg. The left leg is talking, saying, hey, what about me? It's my turn. And so, let's do our left side. Come back into down dog through tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Toes together. Left leg goes high. We started with tiger curls. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, bring it high. Knee to nose. Inhale, kick it up. Knee to right elbow. Inhale, kick it. I like it nice and slow. You can tell, just really meditative. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, slow kick up. Exhale, knee to nose. Controlling the breath. Inhale, kick it high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Last time up, inhale. And exhale, low lunge. Left hand on the knee. Right hand on the knee. Scoop up the arms. Inside out with the palms. C curve to the left. Great. Come back to center. C curve to the right. Come back to center. Shoot the hands down, reaching back and down. Start leaning that left, the head forward, that left hip pulls back. Leaning, leaning, leaning. Tap right foot towards you and hover that back leg. Warrior 3. Swing the right knee up, standing in a nice tight pull with the right knee to the right shoulder. Good. How'd we do it? We were really conscious of that chair pose as we move into Warrior 3. So release the hands, drop into one-legged chair, and then shoot it to Warrior 3. Back through one-legged chair. Woo. Grab that knee, bring it up. And last time. through that chair. Warrior 3. Oh, yeah, if you fall out, if your foot is burning, normal, normal, normal. Oh, wow. Or chair. Oh my goodness. This left side is catching up with the strength on the right side. And there you go, last warrior 3. Jeez, tap it back. That's why we call it balance. That's why yoga balances you, because you have one strong side and one weak side, right? Sense the difference between the strength. All right, this time we're just going straight through flow. Step back, add a little push-up. Up dog. Down dog. Little bit movement, organic flow. Snake-like down dog. Forward and back. Good, up for it, wild thing, right leg comes high, drop into wild thing as you bend, left knee, shoulders over the wrists, flip, 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 right foot behind you, and come into supporting yourself equally through your limbs. Good side plank, right hand comes down, support yourself. Right hand is a little more forward than your shoulder. If you need support, put your left foot in front of the right. If you want a little bit more, tree, or even reaching for that foot. Not today. Either rest in child's pose or move through your push-up. Let's go right into the left side, left leg high, wild thing. Flip, flip, flip. And up you go. Use your legs. Nice. Side plank. Left hand down. Support evenly through the foot, through the hand. Yeah, breaths go a little faster. There you go into this. Instead of that 4 to 5 count, you have maybe a 3 count breath. Come on out when you're ready. Oh, sometimes those push-ups. Bent knees, come back into child's pose, or I'm going to set myself tall and check in. How's everybody doing? Oh, that's so good. Oh, really nice. Sitting tall, take a moment to catch your breath. If it's uncomfortable on your heels, sit cross-legged. Just pounding out my thighs. Pound out your belly. Stimulating. vagus nerve this way, actually. Stay focused. Chest. Good. And then tap the top of the head. Your focus may be on health and vitality. Your focus could be on abundance. Maybe your focus is on relationships at the moment. What it is that you want. Focus on what you want. So I'm going through my points. Top of the head. Right at the eyebrow. Emotional freedom technique. Focusing on what I do want. Knowing that I deeply and completely love myself. Eyes are closed. Torso tall. Right at the temple. Sense of wellness. Inner peace. I deeply and completely love myself. Right underneath the nose. Upper lip. Deep sigh. All is well. And then underneath that bottom lip. Yeah. Right at the heart. Tap, tap, tap. Or you could even rub too if you like rubbing and massaging. That's awesome. Good. Underneath the armpit. Good. Release your hands to your kneecaps. Drop your chin low. Back of the neck is expanding. Take an inhale through the nose. Let it out through the mouth. One more like that. Feel the energy moving. Inhale. Exhale, mouth. Nice. Wow. Really good. So keeping your eyes still. Gonna lean forward so that you're standing on your knees. This is just mindful movements. See how easy it is to stay focused. Right foot steps forward. Standing tall. Good. Excellent. So now we'll go into, sorry, there's this nice square box in front asking me to do something. So now we will go into triangle pose and reverse triangle. I think we're absolutely ready for that nice focused inner lines of the legs. Right hip. Let's go right side first. Right hip pulls back, ribs in, lean forward. Good, come on down. Oh, wow, you can use blocks here as well. Take your time. Left arm comes high. Ribs stay in. Maybe there's that pulse that I was talking about, activating some different pathways. I'm even taking my hand and rotate my ribs upward. Left arm over the ear. Bring that left hand back to the hip. Come up a little higher because I think that will stabilize the core as we free up the right arm. You see that? You had to come a little higher because what tends to happen is we collapse in this right hip crease. So if you pull it in and back, you have suction, and now you're free to open up your arms. That's it. Good. Come into reverse triangle. Stretching that out. Everybody's body's different. Different shapes. Finding new pathways, activating the legs. Excellent. Good, and just take the hands to the waist. keep tall. And just turn the right toes, flex them, and turn them inward. Great, we're switching sides. Slowly transition to the left side. Again, you can find that little bit of bounce. Hip creases, rotate, left hip underneath you. Lower belly. All these movements are helpful because then you can feel where you're activating that inner left groin. Maybe that side body, slowly roll down. I'm feeling a nice pull, inner left leg. Right arm up and over the ear. Okay, come up just a little bit so you can actually find a little bit more power through the central column. You're going to release your arm. Good. Come on up. Nice. Right hand to the right knee, left arm up. So good. Come back to center. Parallel feet. Make sure the toes are even. Let's go back into horse stance. Actually, turn the toes like a V, just a little V. I changed my mind. Changed my mind. We'll do Pasarita in just a moment after we do reverse triangle. Woo! Just a little pulse. Nice, standing. Now reverse triangle, so changes up. You're turning towards the front, right? So your hips are square. Back foot's over to the left a little bit. Right foot's over to the right a little bit. Right hip comes back. Lower belly's lifting. Pulse the legs again. And then hinge. Oh yeah. Hinge right at the waist. I am so fortunate I have a block handy. So I'm going to bring the block right on the inside edge of my ankle. Planting that hand. Feel all the sensation through the middle of the back. I mean, actually the low sacral, midsection of the sacral, ribs in. Long neck, and then add the twist. It's all an experiment, so your shape is always different than mine. You have a different body. All right, release the right hand. Just come extend over the front right hamstring. You can widen the stance. Maybe back foot moves back. Right heel turns upward. So your right foot moves off to the side. Some inner groin. Extend the arms forward. Awesome. I think this is a great opportunity to shake it out. Shake out that right leg, my hamstring. Maybe there's a one-legged chaturanga. It's up to you.
Tighter right side, right calf. So I'm stretching my right calf in my down dog. You might be in child's pose. This is how you figure out what's good for your body. When you're ready, we'll do the other side. Reverse triangle on that left side. Bring your prop with you if you had a prop for reverse triangle. Make sure it's going to stay on the inside of the foot. And then turn. A little bit of space between your feet this way, which means as the width of the mat, not the length. Focus on the belly, the evenness of the front and the back foot. Spreading out the toes, all 4 points of the foot. And then lean forward. Chin is down, or the back of the neck is long, I should say. Again, left side's a little more of a challenge, not as strong as my right. Right hand stays down. And left arm can come up. Things change throughout the posture. So if you feel like you want to drop the block, like I just did, coming to the foot. Nice. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And then extend over the left hamstring. All right, step up, right foot. Squat down, hips to heels, forehead to the knees. Come back up. And then again, drop hips low, forehead to the knees. Knees rock side to side. Great, and then knees turn to the right so that your hands are on the outside edge of the knees. I still have my hands on my block. I'm going to go right into Bakasana, side Bakasana. Should be more centered for you. So side Bakasana, planting the hands, knees over to that elbow, lean a little bit forward. That might be it. Just a little lift at the toes. That's it. Building strength in the upper body. If you've done that before and you want your fancy stuff, just go for it. What would be fancy stuff like splits, opening the legs? Come back to center, and then the other side. Take your time. Stay focused with your breath. Sense each posture, each moment of the twist first. That's what I'm doing. And then leaning right elbow inward, left elbow for the knee. Lean forward. Shoot the legs behind you. Excellent. Come back to center. Open up the knees. Bring the heels together. This is Mula Bandha Asana. Classic suction of the mula, meaning lock, root lock. That's how the Kundalini starts to be controlled. You're actually just tapping into it. It's not necessarily control, it's just allowing focused energy to move upward. So you're pulling in and back, lifting up, finding it through your central rib, right where the ribs meet, Uddiyana Bandha, coming up, Jalandhara Bandha, throat lock. So lightness. All right, beautiful. Let's take a break, a little water break or a juice break. Forward fold, open the feet, roll up. Walk about. Unbelievable how time flies. It's already 10:30, you guys. Julie, that's amazing. We're gonna just do a tree pose and then lay on our back. I promised a sip of water, so maybe a little sip. Little sugar, huh? Orange juice. Tree pose. Piece of cake after all that. Yeah, I was just thinking, not supposed to be. I was thinking about my planning, my garden. I guess so. So sometimes your mind wanders, try to bring it back. Because if your mind wanders and you're thinking about things that you need to do, you're not breathing. The breath just stops. So we want to focus on our breath. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Hands to our heart. Inhale. And exhale. Yeah. On fire. That ankle's on fire. Massage the ankle. Good. All right. Other side. Left leg comes up. This time I won't wander. I won't let my mind wander. I'll stay present in the body. Finding those little points your mind wants to focus. So maybe it's the foot on the inside edge of the thigh. Maybe it's pulling that left hip down, ribs in. Once you get that connection upward, arms can float and arms can float high. And breathe. I'm going to lift my chin just a tad. Last breath. Excellent. Hands to your heart and gently release. Good. All right, let's go down to the floor. However you want to get there. I'm going to actually do my fancy way. Giving me opportunity for a forward fold. For a halfway lift. For a float back. Up dog. Down dog. All right, hopping through. Crisscross the ankles, sit low. Roll onto your back. Wow. Feels like it's time to lay on our back for sure. Spiral the knees around in a circle. Switch directions. Good. And then just dead bug, letting your feet float a little bit above you. Your knees are right perpendicular to your thighs. Try to soften your glutes. You're gonna open that left knee to the side and then bring it up. And then again, knee to the side and up. And 2 pulses on that right side now. Dead bug, knee to the right, and back up. And again. All right, let's do it one more time. 2 pulses on the left. Glutes are soft. No tension in the back side of the leg. And a little deeper this time. Gravity's helping. Inner groin. Okay, other side. Softness on that glute. The outside edge of the leg. Open it up. You're free to stop at any time. I am working an injury on my right side, so I'm pulsing my right side 2 more times. Absolutely effective. Drop the toes to the mat. Reach for your kneecaps, rounding into the back. You want to soften the hip flexors a little bit by letting that pulse of the low belly. Now reach up above you. Good. Into bridge pose, either active bridge. Do you want an active bridge? I do. Or you can put your block underneath you to support yourself. Just lift your hips high. Rock the shoulders a little bit. With a nice high bridge for myself. Chin not on the chest. You can tell when your voice goes away. You want your chin up so that you have that free-flowing energy through your throat. I'm going to support my back just to give it a little bit more of a extension through the front of my legs as I walk my feet forward. Right leg can go high. And switch. Release. And shake out the wrists. Roll the upper body down. Nice. Again, that peak upward with the rocking of the hands on each kneecap. Good. You still with me? And open up the neck, interlace your fingers, pull the neck up and out, make sure it's long. Supplement your shoulder space by reaching towards the ceiling or the sky. Let that float down and rock the knees side to side. And to the left. And back to center. Nice. And I think that's it. That's all she wrote. I don't have my blocks handy, so I'm just going to do broken bridge. Knees come together, feet apart. Gives yourself some support for your back. Arms down by your sides. Shavasana, corpse. Nice. You want to stay, I welcome you, invite you just to stay in your Shavasana as long as you like. Get ready to come out. Bring the knees to the chest. And rock gently, side to side, finding some leverage to move to one side, and supporting yourself. Roll up. Right. One last breath together. Inhale. Let it out through the mouth. Namaste. So good. Come closer to you. Oh, the lighting's so much better now. not on my eyes. Oh, good. Eye pillow. That's excellent. Whew.
Thank you, Todd.
You're so welcome. Thank you for having me do this on Saturday morning. I love it.
Love it.
Good. All right.
Have a great day. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, and we'll see you next week. Right.
Absolutely. I'll be here.
Okay, wonderful. Talk to you then. Bye.
Bye.
Good. That was awesome. Thanks for being here, you guys. And I'll see you next time. All right, bye.